pitch. That one catches the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 115.
And the pitch. In the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Harper now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Harper batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Austin Riley, batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. That misses. 1-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Walker going back, drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's such a frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
One away, runners at second and third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Went deep in the ball game last night. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. You'll want. Wilson on third. Riley over at second with one down. Phillies fans want a strikeout. Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. At the belt and fires, and fouled off. Two on, two outs. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And here it comes. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now the first baseman, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Way outside, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Brendan Donovan.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Nolan Gorman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a 1-2. And that's outside. Right back to him on the mound. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Harry Ford stands in now and watches strike 1. Stop on at first, nobody out. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. 3 hits and a loss last night. Swings and misses.
No ball. 1 strike.
Liberatore picks over, and he dives back in safely. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The pitch. Strike 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that.
Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Well done behind the dish.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, bro. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And now for the Phillies, Eric Crocker. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
So digging in, Ethan Wilson. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one at 95, missed up top, and that's ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Right through there for a strike. The tag, and he's out at second. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The wide to kick the pitch. And another ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The punch out there, and there are 2 down. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Hit hard, that gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So up next, Kobe Mayo.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month. This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Race down the line, took the extra bases, and that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. Relay throw home. Save.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and now the DH, Cedric Mullins. First offering, and it just misses. And a pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Wilson Contreras up next. Two outs. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And up next for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. So 2 balls and no strikes. Fad.
No strikes.
Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Well, they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in St. Louis, at the batter now, Ethan Wilson.
22. Ethan Wilson.
As the lefty gets to work.
Yes. No ball.
Well,
One
the
strike.
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Dives. What a play.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Now that designated hitter.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber struck out swinging his first time.
1-0.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The Cardinals up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a curve misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Wouldn't chase that time.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one clips the corner. Fought off foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. Phillies strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. And that one missing low. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The first baseman, number 33.
Now on for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls,
As he
1
was out
strike.
front that time. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out. And down in order go the Cardinals. But they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Busch Stadium. Start of the fourth. Here's Pete Alonso. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Wouldn't chase that time. That one ripped. Walker ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The bat, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Singled and scored his first time. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. What a stop. The throw. 2 down. Here's the Phillies catcher, Harry Ford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Right through there for a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The Phils down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Inside, almost got him. Two now. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's in for a strike.
And that pitch count is impactful, because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes a pitch. Just misses with that one. The wind of the pitch. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. This one in the air. Alonso settles under it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
around looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And the score stays 3-1. And we're back. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 84. Liberatore back to work. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. And it skips into dirt. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Eric Crocker singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Walker brings it in. That's out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ethan Wilson stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Walker snags it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Pitch. Flips the corner. 0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Settles under this one. Out. Number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball. Two outs.
Oh.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Redbirds down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. The lefty fires. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Chisholm should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. In there, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys don't nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the corner, going 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Cards trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Offense held in check there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here in St. Louis, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Action in the pen down there. JoJo Romero getting ready to go. Palma also throwing. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And there's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And the righty deals. Off the mark there. They're now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. Starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
So man aboard, Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save. Bat checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand batter waits. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's second. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3. And that's a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Trevor Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Nolan Gorman. That one missed.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. And that's in for a strike. And the pitch. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-1.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. The timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man at first. And next is the Cardinals 4-hitter, Gunnar Henderson. That's in there. Strike 1. Rogers, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. At the belt and fires. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Gorman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Walker stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1. Kicks and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Newt now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that one a little below the knees, and the count even 1-1. Two outs, and 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Phillies 1. Back here in St. Louis, now Pete Alonso. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The wind and the pitch. On the corner for a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Gone. It just got out of here. His 16th homer of the year. It's 5-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Harry Ford now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
The Redbirds leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Matthew Liberatore won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher on here, Eric Miller.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So digging in, Eric Crocker. Snap throw to first, and he's back in standing.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important.
And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Ethan Wilson. 1 for 3. Inside, just missed.
1-0.
So the tying run at second. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's now 5-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here is Harper. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, Phillies down a run.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and they're tied. 5-5 now.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 62.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
At the plate, Austin Riley. He gets a shot right here against the righty, and he is elite against right-handed pitching. The contact, the average, and delivers the slug.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right-handed reliever. Line drive, that's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 6-5.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. And a good eye there. Two on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two-0. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So first and second with 2 outs. And now Pete Alonso 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That's a slider for a strike. Harper, the lead runner at second. Riley at first, 2 out of the inning. That misses the zone. 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around with 5 score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 6 and the Redbirds 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Kobe Mayo. The pitch. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cedric Mullins hitting on deck circle. The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. 3-1. Big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mullins avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Straighten him up a little bit. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Calls it in, 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. next up for the Cardinals.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And fouled off. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's outside. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Good eye in that spot.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Leclerc.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
And there's a ball. Leclerc, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. And that one hit to first. Donovan takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
The batter, the catcher, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. And he takes a strike. Leclerc, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering up and throwing. Bilotti also getting ready. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
I think it's the deception, his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable when you only see him once. Many times he has success.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Got to be clever too when you don't have that lights out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is. Stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air right field. Newt Barr on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brusdar Graterol. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 48,
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
The first baseman,
And he deals. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Stays alive. Righty delivers. That one drifts inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And another ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him swinging.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jordan Walker getting ready to hit. That's in there.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Two outs.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Here comes a pitch. And that one hit 97 on the gun. He boots it. No go, and that's a tough time for an error. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Brash.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Matt Brash.
First and second, 2 outs. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit, known for his late inning heroics. That's in there. Strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. And a base hit on the line. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up 6-6.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Michael Ciani. Kobe Mayo will hit next. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Riley sizes this one up. And that ends the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Now into the game, Michael Ciani. He takes over in right.
Number 63.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And a pitch. On the outside corner, 0-1. And here it comes. This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball. 1 ball. 2 strike.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. It's 7-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Andrew Bellotti will take over here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Ethan Wilson now at the plate. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
High fly ball, right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right field.
Here's Bryce Harper. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that chance handled. Jump throw.
You're out.
Harper retired.
Now third base, Austin Riley.
Two outs, base is empty. Austin Riley stands in for the Phillies. That clips the corner. And the righty deals. And that one is in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that ball is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-6. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Two runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. 2-0. Bellotti maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. Staying in the game on defense, Brandon Marsh. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Brian Abreu gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 52, Brian Abreu.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. A little out front there as he swings through it. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one down.
The catcher, Wilson.
He's 2 outs away. Wilson Contreras, the next to hit. And a breaking ball catches the corner at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That one blasted deep to right. Harper going back. And caught on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's ripping right now.
1 out left for the Cardinals. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Line drive. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Good tag, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win. Take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.